Hey, so I wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone that participated in the survey. I realized that it's kind of a lot to ask for someone to have like this deep reflection on 40 or 50 questions with absolutely no incentive. So I think in the future I'm definitely gonna, tone down the surveys, maybe do like 10 questions, maybe have some incentives in there. And I think I would get a lot more participation. But I mean, this is a learning process. I'm definitely learning as I go, and I appreciate people, that want to participate and help me out. So, I feel very honored that I get to be in people's head and kind of have like this insight on, these really deep questions that, people probably don't share too often. I definitely want to kind of provoke this vulnerability with other people and having these conversations. I think that is how we can kind of connect a little bit better. And that's what I want these surveys to be. I want them to be like a resource of reflection. I want it to be kind of like a guide and kind of facilitate this process for you if you don't do this already. So yeah, I've kind of like struggled in the past to really get my foot in the door and figure out where I fit into this whole psychedelic space, because I know it's a community I want to be in and participate and kind of help this movement towards legalizing exploration of the mind. So, I mean, I would say my approach to this whole thing is just really sharing my experience, sharing my process of reflection, and helping other people use psychedelic experiences to best benefit them, because I know it's benefited me in a lot of ways, and I want it to be that for other people, and also eliminate all these stigmas and have it be an equitable space for like communities I occupy, because I know there are unique ways in which it has helped me as a biracial woman of color, and I just think it's so important for people in my community to have every tool in their toolbox to help heal and move forward as a person and as a community. So yeah, I noticed a couple themes and a couple areas that I would fall into when answering this question, and one of them would definitely be self-understanding. I think my whole objective in life is to understand myself to the fullest and the best of my ability. That is also an Aries trait. There's like a saying that goes with each horoscope or each zodiac sign. Oh, it's I am because I am. And yeah, that's always just stuck with me because I just like really identify with that. So understanding myself to the fullest of my ability, going towards things that I might be hesitant to approach, understanding my fears fully, I think just only helps you become a better person and move forward as a human and be able to expand your comfort and your mind as much as possible. So that's super important to me. That makes me feel really strong, knowing myself very well. And also like having my physical body be as capable as possible. I know I'm vegan and people think that like vegans are just like this super healthy type of person, but like I'm an ethical vegan, so I'm not necessarily doing it for health reasons. I eat a lot of junk food. I love vegan junk food, so like you aren't always healthy just because you're vegan. But I definitely notice that I feel a lot better when I'm eating clean and not having frozen sambusas every single night for dinner, breakfast and lunch. So yeah, that's something that makes me feel stronger and more powerful when my body's feeling really good. And then the last thing was, what was it? So I've got the body, I've got the mind. Oh, productivity. Yeah, I'm definitely someone that needs to be very productive, and that's something that makes me feel super good. I think that I get that from being in school for the last 6 years, is like I'm just always trying to be as efficient with my time as possible, and that makes me feel like so good about myself. So like being productive, getting things done. I love a good list. Like housework, like that makes me feel awesome, getting stuff done. Yeah, being productive. I think that is definitely something that makes me feel really good about myself. So yeah, I would love it if you guys would share a couple things that make you feel this way. I do want to acknowledge one person that said they're not quite there yet and they don't feel these things, but that's something that they would, love to have for their future. And that's why I think it was so important for me to like share this as the very first result, is helping other people feel these things. I think is so important, and seeing that it is possible and that other people are there and seeing how they get there. And yeah, I guess I just look forward to posting more about these results and seeing what you guys think. Peace.